I'm only here to capture the traitor I told you about.
This traitor, who is he?
It isn't a he, it's a she. It is the baby I took from Randor, Princess Adora.
What?
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Obsessive Compulsive Gaming. I am the Obsessive Compulsive Gamer, and this is our full game playthrough for, whatever the hell this game is actually called. So dear viewer, if you wouldn't mind, don't you dare forget to subscribe to this channel and like this video. So in the words of Mother Teresa, let's do this. Oh my god! What the hell do you think you're doing?
I'm not doing anything.
I'm not talking to you, Bertram. I'm talking to him. Or her. Yes, you there. You watching this stream. No, not you, the other one. The other one that's watching this stream. That's right, you. I'm talking to you. Don't think I can't see you. I might be concentrating on this game, but I can assure you I have cameras everywhere. So I can see what you're doing there. Your hand in your trousers. Get them out at once. Do it. No, not just one hand. Take both of them out. That's right. Good. Right, so now you just watch the stream and behave, okay?
I'm confused.
Well, Bertram, it's quite simple. I just caught one of our viewers masturbating.
Does the name carry
Oh!
Yes.
She was close to you.
Disgusting habits.
I have her address from
Nope,
the laptop.
don't put your hands back in. That's right, you pick up that soda or soft drink or whatever the hell you want to call it. You just use your hands to pick that up. Oh, I meant to tell you, Bertram, but my old fencing instructor Stan died this morning.
Oh, poor Stan.
Poor Stan? There was nothing poor about him. He had enough money to buy Wakanda and put a prostitute on every street corner. We don't mourn people who are more famous than we are, Bertram.
What about people less famous than us?
Oh no. If you're less famous than us, then you're definitely not worth our attention.
So who can we mourn?
Each other, Bertram. And of course, when I say each other, I mean me. You can mourn me when I go, Bertram.
Oh, I'll have a party when that happens.
What was that?
Nothing. I'm watching Two Girls, One Cup. It's gross.
You know, I recorded my own version of that back in 2007. But my version was called One Tosser, One Teacup.
You don't say.
I do say. You know, I'm so glad we're playing this and not that garbage I was playing yesterday. What the hell was it called again? Ass to Mouth or something. Anyway, I put off playing it for a very long time. And I wish I just played the bloody thing because I found it about as enjoyable as ramming a garden gnome into my urethra.
But LCG, didn't Ass to Mouth or whatever it's called get amazing reviews?
Well, viewer with the stupid voice. That game does indeed have amazing reviews, but those reviewers are lying to you. I, on the other hand, am not lying to you when I say that I would rather stick needles into my groin than play that bloody game again. The combat was too hard. The bloody boss fights were too hard. the lack of gratuitous lovemaking scenes did not make me hard. So, ass to mouth was an experience I'd care not to repeat in this life or the next. Unless, of course, someone's asking me to do it for real. In that case, I would be like, hell yes, I'll do that to you, attractive actor. Let's move on. Right, let's get this game finished quickly. I have an appointment with my psychiatrist today, and he told me if I was late, he would murder my wife. Which, ordinarily, I wouldn't mind. But she promised to make me macaroni and cheese for dinner tonight. And as you know, or should know, I love macaroni and cheese.
Do you ever think our streams have too much silly comedy in them?
Silly comedy? I can't say I've ever thought about it.
Shouldn't you just play the game and keep the comedy stuff to a minimum?
But if I did that, wouldn't I have to cut you out of the streams?
Why?
Because the only reason you exist is for comedy purposes. I mean, take your voice, for instance. It's ridiculous. No one actually talks like that. So clearly, you are here for comic relief.
What about your voice?
Well, what about it?
Is it not equally as ridiculous and annoying?
I never said your voice was annoying.
Oh.
Bertram, do you think my voice is annoying?
Maybe just a little.
Oh, by the way, I watched one of those murder mystery movie things last night, Bertram.
Oh, how was it?
Complicated. Frankly, it left me more dazed and confused than that time I saw a woman with 3 breasts, 5 ball sacks, and a chin larger than the Great Wall of China. I do enjoy a good murder mystery. You know, I was actually involved with a murder mystery myself once.
Oh, really?
Well, I was suspected of committing a murder, but it wasn't me. It turned out to be a midget in a bowler hat with a body odor problem. Don't look now, Bertram. That chap from next door is looking through our window again.
What chap from next door?
You know, the one with the lazy eye and the hunchback.
Derek?
No, the other one. The one that's even uglier than he is.
Malcolm?
No, the other one. I think they all live together. They're a trio of very ugly people. So who's the third member of that trio?
Toby?
Yes, Toby, that's it. Yes, I think he's looking through our window. I think he's looking for you, Bertram.
Why would he be looking for me?
Well, because you are romantically entangled, are you not?
Well, not at this exact moment, we're not.
No, I don't mean right now, because obviously we're streaming this game right now, but are you not usually attached by the penis? I mean, you know, attached in a romantic sense. You not usually hang out together.
I guess so.
Yes, so you're boyfriend and boyfriend, no?
Well, I've never really thought of it that way.
Well, maybe it's time that you do start thinking of it that way, Bertram. This could be your opportunity to fly the coop, so to speak. If you and this... what was his name again? Toby. If you and this Toby decide to get married or, God forbid, have children, you could leave this place and, I'd be completely alone. I'd have no one. And that would make me very sad. No, actually, Bertram, I actually think you and Toby should, break up. I think you should break up right now. Go on over to that window and you tell that ugly mother thumper that, tell him you found someone else. Tell him I'm your boyfriend if you want. I mean, you don't have to. There's no obligation to tell him that. But I mean, if you really want to, you can tell him that. I mean, I don't really mind either way. I mean, you can do what you want. But
Oh, that isn't Toby at the window. That's Malcolm.
Oh. Oh well, never mind what I just said then. Let's get on with the game. You know, I've been looking forward to playing this, Bertram. I bathed, I changed my underpants, something I never do. I lit some candles, I opened a bottle of wine.
A crate of wine.
A crate of wine. All we need is some scantily clad prostitutes, and this will be a proper party.
Wouldn't they distract from the game, though?
Oh, I never really thought of that. Yes, probably for the best that there's no prostitutes here, right? I think it's time for a poem. Lady Demetresque, with the marvelous breasts, how I long to shag you where you rest. I know exactly how to drive this. I will spill my milk upon your chest. As a lover, you're the best. Ha 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 ha. It's not Shakespeare, I admit, but I think it sums up my feelings quite nicely.
It was most, romantic, sir.
Thank you, Bertram. I agree. I agree.
Where do you think Lady Demetresque buys her clothes?
Never mind that, Bertram. I want to know where she buys her tampons. And what size. Do tampons come in very fucking large size?
I don't know.
Well, find out, damn it. What am I paying you for?
You don't pay me.
Oh, that's right. Ha ha ha. But still, I want to know, Bertram. I have to know.
Oh, I'll see what I can do.
You know, Bertram, I do love me a bit of hacking and slashing.
Oh, is that why you have a I Heart Jack the Ripper t-shirt?
It is indeed, Bertram.
Oh, I meant to tell you, but when I last washed that t-shirt, it came out pink. Don't kill me.
Why would I kill you, Bertram? Pink just so happens to be my favorite color.
Oh, really?
No, not really. I am absolutely going to cut your bollocks off with a spoon when we finish this game.
Oh, no.
You always know I like a game when I have an erection for the duration of playing it. Ha ha.
How long have you had this particular erection?
10 hours and counting. Which either means I love this game, or there's something wrong with me.
Oh, there's plenty wrong with you.
Shut up, Bertram. So, Bertram, this game is from...
A series that you love?
a series that I love.
And you also loved this game.
And I also loved this game. Wait a minute. What are you doing, Bertram? Why are you reading from my script?
Well, I noticed that you didn't give me a lot to say outside of, oh my, or, oh. So I thought I would give myself more to do.
You want more to do? Get me a bloody coffee. What do you think I pay you for?
But you don't pay me.
Shut up, Bertram. I pay you with sexual favors as well, you know. Just get me a coffee, right? If you'll excuse me, I'm off to call my fictional wife a myriad of dreadful names.
Oh no, you're not getting off that easy. You'll finish this game even if it kills me.
Oh, if only you would die, Bertram. Then I could inherit that collection of mannequin heads you have.
No, those are my friends.
Stop lying, Bertram. You don't have any friends. You have inanimate objects that you occasionally engage in one-sided conversation with.
Pot, kettle, black?
Oh. Touché. Fine. You chaps remember when Mass Effect 3 first came out? Oh, you Mass Effect bitches. Bitching about the ending. Oh, what was my opinion of the ending? Well, firstly, I never played the bloody game when it first came out. I was too busy playing amazing video games, not some third-person space shagging simulator. Don't look at me like that, Bertram. Commander Shepard is a whore and you know it. Probably riddled with more STDs than I have games on the shelf. And believe me, I have a lot of bloody games on my shelf. And secondly, I didn't understand the bloody ending anyway. All I remember is it's a child. I hate children. Some colors. Shepard died, or didn't die, or died and came back as a zombie. I don't bloody know. Oh. And while I'm talking about a garbage series of video games, let me piss you all off even more by listing other games that I think are complete and utter garbage. Let's see. Skyrim, Elder Scrolls, all of them. Fallout, all of them. FIFA, all of them. Madden, all of them. Grand Theft Auto 1, 2, 3, and 4. Red Dead Redemption, Red Dead Redemption 2, Starfield, System Shock, Crysis 1, Far Cry 1 and 2, Minecraft, The Sims, Dark Souls 1, 2, 3, Elden Cockring, Rise of the Ronin, Neo, Neo 2, Legend of Zelda 1 through 10,000, Metroid, except for Metroid Other M, which I think is excellent. Bite me. Tony Hawk can suck my, well, you know, Saints Row, all of them, except for the reboots. I quite like that. Bite me. Call of Duty Online, most online shooty games, Fortnite, Apex, whatever the bloody hell it's called. I could go on. And I will. Journey, Wii Sports, any sports game, Knights of the Old Republic, The Witcher. Yes, he's another whore just like Shepard. Mario Kart, 2/3 of Grand Theft Auto 5, Grand Theft Auto 5 Online, Stardew Valley, Disco Elysium, Baldur's Gate 1, 2, and 3, or as I like to call them, Bollocks Gate, Halo 3, World of Warcraft, Guitar Hero, Shadow of the Colossus, Half-Life, Portal, Silent Hill 2, Pokemon, Tetris, Street Fighter 2, Shovel Knight, Hollow Knight, Mario 64, GoldenEye, Undertale, Mega Man 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, Smash Brothers, again, all of them, the original Doom, Doom 2, Doom 64, Celeste, Borderlands, again, all of the bloody things, Hades, Earthbound, Overwatch. I'm bored now. What was I even talking about before? Oh, who cares? Let's just play the bloody game. So, not a lot of people know this, but I've been asked by Capcom to single-handedly handle the script for the upcoming remake of Resident Evil 1. Yes, which I have titled Resident Evil 1. Another fucking remake? Seriously? Now, don't get too excited. I've only been writing the script for a few days now, but I thought that since you are such good, unloyal viewers of this channel, that I would give you a little preview of what you can expect from this new, inferior version of Resident Evil 1. So I'm going to read for you, let's see, no, not the sex scene between Barry and Chris. I haven't got Capcom to sign off on that yet. How about... No, this is the part where Wesker gets his trident on. Don't want to give that away. Well, maybe I can read a bit of the exchange between Barry and Jill, where Jill reveals the backstory of the Jill sandwich line. Gosh, Jill, I never knew that you were spit-roasted by William Birkin and Mr. X at the exact same... No, can't read that bit. I'll just read my new version of the infamous opening to the original game. You know, where Jill, Barry, and Wesker end up in the mansion after outrunning that flasher in the woods. No, wait. In the old version, it was zombie dogs they were running from. Anyway, so Barry, Jill, and Wesker collapse in the hallway. Jill is completely naked, and Wesker has a pineapple shoved up his ass. Literally. The man from Del Monte will not be impressed. What the fuck is this? Wow, what a mansion. Ow! Don't alarm yourselves. That's the last time I ingest a pineapple anally.
No one wants to hear about that, Wesker. Wait a gosh damn minute. Where is Chris?
Never mind that, Jill. I'm more concerned with this. What is this? Blood. I hope this isn't Chris's blood.
I don't think that's possible, Barry. Chris doesn't usually have his period until the third Tuesday in the month.
What is it?
It's a monster!
Let me take care of this. Damn, left my gun in my other pair of pants. Wow, what a match.
Shut up, Wesker. You already said that line.
Anyway, that's just a little tease of the upcoming Resident Evil 1 remake. It's, not perfect, but, I've got a pretty good feeling about it. Anyway, let's get back to this game. Forgive me, dear viewer, but we must get through this game quickly. I am currently being chased by a man in a gorilla costume through the London Underground. I'll explain later. Uh-oh, Monkey Boy is gaining on me. I'll just hide in this toilet. Good morning, sir. Nice penis. Sir, stop pointing your penis at me. Uh-oh, here comes King Kong. Well, this is awkward. Tell me, Monkey, is it true that you and Tarzan are more than just friends?
Here you go.
Thank you, Bertram. What the hell is wrong with this coffee?
I put poison in it. I'm sick and tired of you treating me like shit.
Oh. Okay then. Right, let's cut the cow shit. This game is amazing. It's the most fun I've had since Chun-Li offered me a special massage.
Special massage?
That's code for suckle upon my Colonel Mustard.
Oh my!
Yes, oh my. Did you know, Bertram, that Chun-Li wears dentures?
I did not.
Yes. 'Twas slightly awkward when they fell out. I've still got them. In a jar. In the bathroom.
Oh my!
Yes. Oh my. Though this game looks quite simple, I can assure you, dear viewers, that this tale has more twists and turns than watching an M. Night Shyamalan movie whilst riding a roller coaster. And I've found myself welling up and full-blown crying on more than one occasion. So not only is it twisted like a roller coaster, it's also an emotional roller coaster. So what else can I tell you about this game? Oh yes! Now as you can see graphically and musically, this game is beautiful. And for the idiots amongst you, musically is a posh way of saying music.
Oh, I knew that.
No one cares, Bertram.
Now you know why I poisoned you.
That's a good one. Poisoned me. I suddenly feel quite unwell.
Oh, good.
Wait a bloody minute. Did you actually poison me, Bertram?
Uh-huh.
Oh. Oh dear.
Whatever happened to Bubsy? You know, the Bobcat from those old games like Bubsy 3D?
Oh. Well, the last I heard, he was sentenced to be anally probed by aliens for eternity.
Oh my!
Yes. Oh my. You know, Bertram, the Mega Man games annoy me more than a prostitute with her hole sewn shut.
We weren't even talking about Mega Man.
Oh, I know. I just wanted to make that joke.
Oh!
And for you fellow homosexuals out there, let me reword that joke so you feel included. The Mega Man games annoy me more than a male gigolo with his hole sewn shut. Oh, and speaking of homosexuals, did you know that Ricky Martin came out as a homosexual years ago, Bertram? Though, frankly, anyone who sings about women as much as he did is clearly taking it up the poop chute in his spare time. Lucky bastard. Remind me when we finish this stream, Bertram, to phone Ricky and ask him for his preference in lubricants.
I will do. Why do you never play the Nintendo Switch, OCG?
Because the Nintendo Switch is essentially a glorified doorstop at this point for me, Bertram. I only bought the bloody thing to play Bayonetta 2 and 3.
But what about Zelda?
Zelda can suck my Colonel Mustard. Breath of the Wild and that other garbage Zelda game are overlong, boring pieces of dinosaur excrement. No, actually, not dinosaur excrement, because I would rather play with that than these boring Zelda games. What the hell was I talking about? Oh, yes. Don't play the Nintendo Switch. Let's show Nintendo how much we hate them.
I love Nintendo.
And that's why I hate you, Bertram. Well, That and you try to assault my grandmother in a touchy-feely kind of way last Christmas, which is doubly sick considering the old bitch has been dead for years.
Then why was she at the Christmas party?
Because every party needs decorations, and I forgot to buy any, so I thought, why the hell not dig up grandmother and drape her over the front door? Ha ha.
Please note, OCG is a fictional character. Any resemblance to persons alive, dead, or undead is purely coincidental.
So, my psychiatrist has told me I need to engage more with you commoners. So, please tell me down below. What do you think of this game? Like it? Love it? Want to crawl into bed and make passionate love to it? Ah, hello there, you beautiful bastards. As you might know by now, I'm pretty infamous. I run my own little YouTube channel focused on gaming. So there's reviews, commentary, all manner of degradation, delivered in my rich British accent, and it's bloody hilarious. I'd like to ask you to go through my channel with a fine mustache comb. And if you like what you see and hear, then please consider subscribing. I deserve it, and my ego will thank you. No, seriously, dear viewers, my views and subscription rate is pathetic. The homeless chap down the street from here is doing better than I am, and he eats insects.
Did you really need to put this in the middle of a live stream?
Yes, I did, Bertram. Now, if you'll excuse me, Bertram, I'm going to put something inside myself whilst we continue to play this game. You know what really annoys me, Bertram? People who walk so slow in front of you when you're trying to get somewhere. I mean, it's just like, get out of my way. Walk as slow as you want, but don't you dare walk in front of me. Do you get what I'm saying, Bertram? I mean, I could go on, but we better just get on with this playthrough before Bertram is tempted to use the cattle prod on me.
Oh, I didn't know we owned a cattle prod.
Oh yes, Bertram. We own a vast collection of weird and wonderful items.
OCG, is that 4 copies of Final Fantasy VII Remake you have on the shelf now?
Oh yes, Bertram. It was my game of the year 2020 after all.
You know, I'm still shocked and horrified that it wasn't The Last of Us Part 2.
Well, yes, but that was my second favorite game of 2020. But it did win my award for Most Arousing Scene in a Video Game 2020.
That's the stuff.
And what scene was that?
Joel's death scene, of course.
Oh, I see.
Well, anyway, Final Fantasy VII Remake is bloody amazing. Period.
But you can't have a period. You're a man, and you're still naked.
Well, yes, but it is very hot in here. Actually, I think we've got a fan over there. No, Bertram, the one next there. Yes, that one. But bring it over here. Bring it over here. Obviously, I can't go and get it. I'm playing a game, aren't I? Yep, just bring it here. Bring it here. Right, just put it down. No, not there. There. No, not there either. Put it there. Yes, that's it. There. Very good, Bertram. Very good. Ugh. Pardon me. Oh, that's when I left that bit of chocolate. Wondering where that bloody thing got to. Oh, it's melted.
By the numbers, DLT.
Hate it when that happens.
Target acquired. Request strike package on my mark. Ready to engage. Let's get some.
Don't go down. So, what are you thinking about this game, OCG?
Well,
Do you want to know what I think?
no, not really. No one cares what you think, Bartram.
That's not true. Mila does.
Mila. As in, Mila Jovovich.
Uh-huh.
How the hell did you know? You know what? Never mind, Bertram. Just watch me play the bloody game, alright?
Okay.
Oh, my poor back. My poor leg. Oh, my poor penis. Right.
Chalk 3, Red Crown. Hostile has gone dark. Over. On all missiles. Check optical for targets. Target has escaped.
You know, Bertram, I can't remember exactly when this game came out, but I fondly remember it as the same year that I created a mask, then attempted to kidnap the opera singer Catherine Jenkins and take her to my secret lair beneath the Paris Opera House. I mean, my mother's basement.
Oh, yeah, I remember that. And, how'd that attempt go?
Not good, Bertram. Not good.
Oh, that sucks.
Yes. Yes, it does. I've had a bit of a crush on Catherine Jenkins for a while now.
Remind me again, who is Catherine Jenkins?
I'm not going to dignify that with a response, Bertram.
Props, boys.
Okay, alright.
Clean it up. Start with the gun. We'll switch to Joe on confirm. Over. Let me know when they're clear. Hit it again. Over. Don't stop. Lay it in. Keep firing.
What are you laughing at?
Oh, nothing, Bertram. Just remember the joke I came up with the other day. Something about a rabbi and a... I'll tell you later. I'll tell you later. It's funny, though. It's funny. It'll be worth the wait. Trust me. I can't stop thinking about it now. I'm hilarious sometimes.
HQ, this is Echo 1 Alpha. Red Crown, Echo 1 Alpha has positive ID on enemy. Red Crown, sustained hostile contact. Request strike taxi.
Authorizing strike team.
That joke is good. I can't wait to tell you. Can't wait to tell you.
In range, Red Crown. Awaiting orders.
Oh shit, I think I know what it is. Alright, now come back to me by the time we finish this game. Pardon me. Bertram, what do you do with my cough? Oh, never mind, never mind. It's there. I can see it. Ow! Bloody hot. I don't call me supposed to be hot, but... A smudge on the screen. Oh, dead bug. The hell did that get on the screen? Wipe that off, Bertram. There, that dead bug. Oh, not that one. Wait a minute, is that another dead bug? Wipe that one off first. Right, now do the one over there. Good man. Right, now get out of the way. I can't see what's going on. Oh dear viewers, I highly recommend that you go and buy this game right now. Well, not right now because you're watching my playthrough, but the second this is over, I recommend that you go and buy this game.
But what about when the playthrough's over if they need the toilet?
Oh, fine, they can watch the playthrough, use the toilet, then go and buy the game.
What if they already own the game?
Well, then they already know how good the game is.
But what if they own the game but haven't played it yet?
Well, then they... Oh, shut up, Bertram. Honestly. Who the hell does that? Who the hell goes out of their way to buy a game and doesn't play the bloody thing? Honestly, I've never heard anything so ridiculous in my life. Buy the game, play it. Oh. That's just stupid. That's what that is.
Give me an update.
Boy oh boy though, Bertram, this game is more fun than putting the DualShock controller against my crotch when it vibrates. Haha, which just so happens to be a favorite hobby of mine. One of many hobbies, of course. There's that, doing this, gaming, that kind of thing. Neck. God damn it. that deep meat, Bertram? Where did we put the deep meat? We need some deep meat here. Pronto. I need some deep heatage. Let me try and grab this without taking my eyes off the screen. Okay. Haha, success.
Get away from me!
Oh shit, didn't realize I was so close to the microphone when I was doing that. Apologies, dear viewers. Apologies. I just did it again, didn't I? Bertram, I think we're gonna have to do something with that shelf over there.
What shelf?
You know, the one that's over there. The one that's got, Mario, Luigi, that dickhead from Assassin's Creed Syndicate, Max Payne, Crash Bandicoot, that dickhead from Metal Gear Rising, some beautiful woman from Tales of Arise or whatever. That one.
Oh, nope, can't see that one.
You know, it's the one that's also got the Mortal Kombat. Wait a minute, Bertram. Let me concentrate here. Now, no, the one that's got the Mortal Kombat chaps on it as well. What are they called? Scorpion, Sub-Zero. How old is that bloody franchise, Bertram?
Oh, probably older than us.
Oh no, Bertram, it's definitely not older than us. We are old as shit. Old as shit. But anyway, we need to do something about that shelf. It's looking a bit cluttered for my liking.
So, you recommend this game, OCG?
Oh, absolutely. Absolutely.
Oh, so we can, piss off then?
No, you can't piss off, Bertram. Playthrough isn't done.
Oh.
Honestly, piss off. Bertram, when was the last time you hoovered this floor?
Last week. Why?
Looking a little bit grubby for my liking. I don't think I like walking on this floor. The mess it's in. Maybe you should give it a quick hoover. No, not now. Not now, Bertram. I'll just make a racket. You can do it when we're done. Oh, Bertram, if you're getting up, can you get me another coffee? That's a good fellow. That coffee's gone a bit lukewarm for my liking. Bit, Luke Wilson for my liking. Actually, that joke doesn't make any sense. Never mind. Never mind.
Where are they landing?
Southeast Manhattan.
No, Bertram, when I was in the toilet this morning, I swore that I felt a hand pressing against my shoulder.
This to me, and I'm gonna find
Maybe we have a ghost.
I'm gonna make sure he never does it. to
Ghost,
anyone
don't be ridiculous. You don't think we do you?
You know, I saw a ghost once.
Oh, no, you didn't.
I did. It was back in 1998. I had just finished Final Fantasy VII for the 100th time, and
No one cares, Bertram.
This is a fortress.
that's not true. Mila does.
Someone
Mila,
knows McMillan,
oh, not
and they'll
this
tell me everything they
again.
know.
Oh. Ghost, indeed.
He's in charge. He's the one I want.
Why is it taking you so damn long to play this game, OCG?
Well, it certainly had absolutely nothing to do with me thinking I played this game, and only noticing last night that I had in fact not played this game.
Oh, only an idiot would do that.
Yes, quite. Ha ha ha. Anyway. Bertram, have you seen those scissors I used to trim my beard?
We know Zeus has been spotted
no.
multiple times in this area, and we're breaking out some new
I mean, it's
tech
not like
to
I'm
bring
going to
down.
do it now, because I'm playing this,
This
but
unmanned aerial vehicle can detect the
good
virus
to know
at
where
less
they
than
are
10 parts per million in
when
open
I
air.
need them.
With it, we should be able to box Zeus in and destroy
Just,
it.
I went looking for them last week. Couldn't find them.
I gotta take them out before they find Dana.
Bastards. Where the hell they've gone? Ow! Got there! Oh, thank you, Bertram. Just put the coffee down there.
Hold until package arrival. Over. Strike package is go. Repeat, package is go. Request permission to engage. Over.
Bertram, you forgot coffee in this cup again. It's completely empty. There's nothing in it. Absolutely nothing in this cup. Who the hell's this coffee for? The Invisible Man? Honestly. There, take the cup back. Put some coffee in it. Idiot. Honestly. Reminds me, Bertram. Remind me the next time I go to the doctor. I need to get that lump on the bottom of my foot looked at. No, before you say anything, it's most definitely not a varuka. Who do you think came up with that word? Varuka. I know I'm saying it rather exotically, you know, putting emphasis on the R. I do that with a lot of words. Robert. Rum. Roger, the cabin boy. Wrist action. Rubbing one arms. Rooster. Repetitive. Rectangle. Right, I think I'm done now.
Red Crown, request strike on target.
Those UAVs can detect
Bertram, what's a good word that rhymes with fetus?
They'll pick out Dana's safe house.
Why?
I don't know, just my mind was wandering there while I'm playing this. Trying to come up with the poo. I need something that rhymes with the word fetus.
Permission granted. Send the strike package into the kill bar. Red Crown, awaiting green light. Alpha Juliet has left comm. Stay on high alert and engage target on sight.
Burglar escaped from the woman's fetus. Saw his neighbor and said, "Come meet us." No, that's garbage. Burger escaped from the woman's fetus. He needed to escape, he needed a tactic. So he found himself a spaceship and went intergalactic. Intergalactic. Intergalactic.
You must like that word, intergalactic. You've used it a few times now.
Oh, yes. Probably my second favorite word of all time.
What's your favorite word?
Bastard, of course.
Ah, of course.
I love it. Bastard. Bastard. Bastards. Anyway. Let's see who's in the chat. Yes, I see you there. You're always in my chat, aren't you? Yes, you. Yes, I'm talking to you. Right, get your hands out of your pads. How dare you come into my stream to your hands and your pads? Not on. Not on at all.
You know, OCG, I've been thinking maybe we should start playing on a PC.
Oh, Bertram. You know that playing on a PC causes me to develop an unsightly rash on my hands? Not too dissimilar to stigmata.
That's strange.
But true.
Really?
No. Not really.
Strike package. Stay clear of target zone, over.
God damn it, now my beard is itchy.
Assuming attack formation, Red Crown, over.
Now, Bertram, I think we'll have McDonald's for dinner.
Oh, yeah! Wait, you're not lying, are you?
Of course not. Yes, I am lying.
Oh!
I want a curtain of men.
Come,
armor
Bertram.
up the
You
moment
know I
the call
prefer
comes in.
KFC.
Overflights on the rivers are
As I
ready
like to
pick
call
off
it,
ships trying to
poof.
cross. The bridges are wired and blocked by armor. Once we're
Remember that
caught, nothing
television
but
show?
sanction gets on
Years
or
ago,
off the island.
Bertram. Foam Jacket. What a funny bastard he was.
Can't say I remember it.
Oh, you're missing out, Bertram. You are missing out.
Alpha and Delta teams reporting failure to acquire target.
Maserati 3200, talk to me. Who's the other one?
Hello? Yes, I would like to buy Duft. Do you have Duft? I want to buy this. Do you have this?
What a funny fucker. You wanna buy DVD? They don't make comedy like that anymore. Nope. No, they do not. They also don't make consoles like that anymore. Like my beloved PlayStation 4 and 5. The most attractive twins since Pamela Anderson's perfect breasts.
You're so strange.
Shut up, Bertram.
Did you watch Baywatch as a child, OCG?
As a child? I still watch it now. What do you think I've got on in the background over there?
Oh, I was wondering what that was.
Yes. I'll watch an episode or two of that after this live stream before we go to bed. Oh, that reminds me, Bertram. Full bed's being delivered next Thursday. Not Tuesday. Thursday. Got that?
So Tuesday?
Not Tuesday, Bertram. Thursday. 2 days after Tuesday. Thursday.
So Friday?
No. Thursday. Got that? Thursday.
Okay. Thirsty?
Nope, not right now, Bertram. Still got this coffee here.
No, I was...
Yes, I know what you were doing, Bertram. I just, jumped at the opportunity to make a joke.
Oh!
No.
RC command requesting intel. Send what you got. Over.
So, is this game hard?
Ha! Ron Bloody Jeremy has never been as hard as this game is. No, actually, I'm exaggerating. This game isn't all that hard. You just spot them.
No.
Oh, never mind. Thought I smelled something bad. Ow! Itchy all of a sudden. God damn you, itch. Be gone. Get behind me, itch.
Sweet Team Alpha Juliet, report.
how much longer we got left in this game.
Copy. It won't stay dark. Keep on it.
Look at the chat. How are we doing, chat? How are we on this lovely day? Don't be shy now. Yes, that includes you with your hands down your pants. But I told you to take them out. Masturbation is not good for your health, you know.
Yes, why do you think he's so fucked up?
Shut up, Bertram. I resent that. Oh, God damn it. Oh, that reminds me. I need a new PlayStation 5 controller, Bertram.
Why? What happened to the controller you had?
Well, you see, I threw it out the window in frustration yesterday and murdered the postman.
Everything was getting worse. There were outbreaks
The
across
controller, or should I say my
There were
spare
hunters now, thanks to
controller,
Green.
is currently in the
Blackwatch
custody of the
quarantined the
local
It
constabulary,
became
so
clear to me that McMullen,
I need
Gentek's
a new
director
one.
of research, had linked us all.
Right
together.
away,
He worked for
sir.
Blackwatch. He had studied Green.
I didn't mean you had to
Karen
go
and I
out
had
and get
worked
it
for him,
right
you know,
now.
before.
I'm just saying
knew
to remind me,
who
you
I
know,
was,
when we're out at
maybe
the
what had happened to me.
shops
I thought, when I
buying
find
condoms. I mean,
I find
food.
myself.
Buying lots of food.
McMullen?
Lots of food.
Lots of things. Some of them even true.
So we can have plenty
Then-
of plenty
well,
of
then he died.
meals. Lots of food so we can have lots of meals. Yeah, Bertram, some of the sequences in this game are frustrating me more than that time I tried to thread your head through a needle.
Oh, I forgot about that. That was a huge needle. Where did you say you got it again?
Car boot sale. Apparently it used to belong to King Kong.
Oh, you don't say.
I do say. I do say. Wonder how he's getting on these days. Good old King Kong and his massive schlong. Someone should make a movie called that. King Kong and his massive
A
schlong.
network of detectors.
Coming
If they can
soon
track me,
to a
they can
picture
track
house
Dana.
near you.
Actually, I don't think they call them picture houses anymore.
Oh, yes, that's right. The cinema. King Kong and his massive schlong. Coming soon to a cinema near you. I can see it now. King Kong on the poster. With his massive schlong. Maybe I'll make that movie one day. If this YouTube thing doesn't go anywhere. Maybe I'll retire. Become a movie director. Make erotica starring primates. Massive schlongs. Very unprofessional to laugh at your own jokes. Very unprofessional. That was a pretty good one, dude. That was a pretty good one. Erotica starting primates. Oh dear. Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. Come on, get out of the bloody way.
Who are you talking to?
That weird Spanish maid you decided to hire, Bertram. Keeps walking in front of the bloody television.
What Spanish maid?
You know, the one that you hired last week.
No, she died on Friday.
Oh. Oh. I see. Maybe she's a ghost then.
Oh. Actually, I think I can finish my story now, OCG.
What? What story?
The one I was going to tell you earlier about the ghost?
Fine. But if it turns out the so-called ghost you met was nothing more than a drunken, naked man wearing a bedsheet, then I'm not going to be happy.
Oh. Never mind then.
Ah, thought so.
Primary strike package dispatched. Clear the zone, over. Strike boss, you have permission to deploy. Assuming attack formation, Red Crown, over.
Oh, thank God I'm not playing this game on the Xbox.
What exactly do you have against the Xbox?
Oh, I never told you about the time I was molested by an Xbox One while standing in line at the local gaming boutique.
No.
Ah, I'll tell you about that one later. Bastard. He can molest me while I'm standing in the queue. I don't think so, sir. No, Bertram, I don't like the Xbox. Probably just as well that we're going to be getting all their games now on my beloved PlayStation. More games for me to review.
Zeus's memory problem might be an advantage
Oh,
I can use.
you review a lot of fucking video games.
These seem to restore.
What did you say?
This
You
restoration
review a lot of video
can
games.
hurt Zeus.
New
During
video
these moments, Zeus
games,
is
old
vulnerable.
video
No
games,
and
video
they'll basically
games
discover
everyone's
that
heard
they're
of,
We can
video
also
games
create a
no one has heard of, video games you find in abandoned haunted brothels.
Yes, I do review a lot of video games. That's what makes me so amazing, Bertram. Oh, meant to tell you, Bertram. But, last, when was it? Wednesday? I had dinner with King Arthur and the Knights of the Round Table.
You're aware they've all been dead for centuries, right?
Of course I am. What's your point?
So, were they all zombies or hallucinations or... You know what? Never mind. Just continue on with what you're doing, you crazy bastard.
Thank you, Bertram. I think I will. Ooh. Ah! Damn it, this seat's uncomfortable. Yeah, I want that one that's modeled after Final Fantasy VII Rebirth. That's what I want. I want that chair. Yeah, viewers, give me lots of money so I can buy that chair. Especially you with your hands in your pants. I want plenty of money from you. Filthy bastard. Oh, speaking of filthy bastards, you know, guess what, Bertram? I caught Dante snorting cocaine in the bathroom again.
Dante? As in the star of Devil May Cry Dante?
No.
Dante as in the star of the reboot of Devil May Cry Dante?
No.
Dante Alighieri, the author of the famous poem?
No. Our neighbor Dante, you know, drug dealer, delinquent, never sends us a Christmas card.
Oh, him!
Yes. So I told him next time I catch you sticking that white shit up your nose, I'm going to think of something to do. Stop you putting that white shit up your nose. It'll probably cost you a lot of money. Money you could be giving to me and my channel. Yes, that man's proof, Bertram. Demons are indeed real. I saw one in the toilet the other morning.
I think that was a spider.
Shut up, Bertram. It was a demon. I knew what I saw.
If you say so.
Yes, I do bloody say so. Maybe it was a demon that just so happened to look like a spider. I don't know. It was Pennywise the fucking dancing clown. In his true form. Ugh. Horrible flashbacks to the It miniseries of the 1990s. Oh. Awful. Big plastic spider motherfucker at the end. Honestly, who thought that was a good idea? What? Oops. Bertram, I think there's a fly in here. Get a newspaper. Send that bastard to its maker. Thank you, Bertram.
Package request confirmed. Sending Delta Team to your 20, over. Strike package deployed. You may fire freely. Chalk 3 from aviation. Put up some smoke and business on blue. Do you copy?
Bertram, the poster for this particular video game had the tagline, "A game based on true events." Ha! Well, I can confirm that that statement is bullshit. This game is not based on true events. What a ridiculous thought. Now, Sonic the Hedgehog, that game is based on true events.
I don't think it is.
Don't interrupt me when I'm making shit up, Bertram. What time is it just now, Bertram?
It's nookie time. I mean, 1 o'clock in the morning.
That's right, it is nookie time. We better get this game finished quickly then. Ha ha ha! Not for any particular reason, of course.
Oh, that reminds me. I need to get more thrush cream. The tube is more dry than an asexual at an orgy.
I'll put some on the shopping list along with food, gin, and a new rubber chicken. Don't ask what happened to the other rubber chicken. Oh, that reminds me, we also need to get tweezers as well. Big enough tweezers to be able to pry something out of someone's anus. My God, this beard is so itchy.
It's annoying you so much. Why don't you shave the bloody thing off?
How dare you, Bartram? That's blasphemy in this household. Shave my beard off. How dare you? How dare you indeed? I'd have cut my nuts off than shave my beard off.
I don't think you would.
Bartram, I would. This beard has been with me longer than I can remember. In fact, I'm pretty sure I had this beard when I was in my mother's womb.
I don't think you did.
Don't tell me what I did or did not have in my mother's womb, Bertram. Were you there? Also in my mother's womb? And if so, what the fuck were you doing in my mother's womb? God, I need to go to the toilet. Sure I can hold it. Come on, hours. Oh, reminds me. I ran into that chap from Ghosts and Goblins at a local brothel. I mean, toilet.
Oh, was he a nice chap?
Yes, but bizarrely, when I gave him a slap on the back, his suit of armor fell off. So there I was in the middle of a brothel, I mean, toilet, with a stark naked video game character. I mean, luckily no one came in, otherwise they might have got the wrong end of the penis. I mean, stick. Anyway, we're not here to talk about penis. We are here to talk about this particular video game that we are live streaming right now.
What game would that be?
Use your bloody eyes, Bertram. Says up there in the description for the stream.
Oh, so it does.
Don't you worry, dear viewers. If you think you've seen the best of this live stream, ha! You haven't seen anything yet. There's going to be plot twists, many trysts, and limp wrists.
Because we're going to start masturbating?
No, Bertram. Because of the gaming.
Oh. I knew that.
Right, well. Better continue on with this playthrough before Bertram is tempted to use a cat of nine tails on me.
Oh, I didn't know we owned a cat of nine tails.
Oh yes, Bertram. We own a vast collection of weird and wonderful items. Bertram, who's that weird man looking in the window over there? Not that Michael Myers bastard again, is it? It's not Halloween yet, Michael. Come back when it's Halloween. That's right. Keep walking. Crazy bastard.
Please note, OCG is a fictional character. Any resemblance to persons alive, dead, or undead is purely coincidental.
So, my psychiatrist has told me I need to engage more with you commoners. So, please tell me down below. What do you think of this game? Like it? Love it? Want to crawl into bed and make passionate love to it? Dear viewers, thank you for tolerating, loving this live stream. It's great to have each and every single one of you here to stroke my ego. Now, go ahead and subscribe. Hit that like button and then share this video. Go on, do it. Do it. No, don't go and get a coffee. Get back here. Yes, you. I can see you going to get a coffee in the middle of this live stream. Did I say you could go and get a coffee? No, I did not. Get back here. Right. Now hit the subscribe thing. Yes, there you go. Now like the video. Well done. Gold star for you. Right. Let's get back to the live stream, shall we? Right, let's do something meaningful during this live stream. Let's try to educate you bastards, shall we? Lesson number 1. How to succeed on YouTube without even trying. So I see you sitting at home. You've just downed your 25th beer of the day, or you pulled your trousers back up because you're finished masturbating or whatever, and you've got an idea in your head. You want to start a YouTube channel. Well, I'm here to tell you how you can be a success on YouTube without even trying. Number 1, if you're a girl. That's all I need to say about that. Number 2, if you're an attractive girl. That's all I have to say about that. Number 3, if you're an attractive girl who just so happens to be an ex-porn star. That's all I'm going to say about that. Number 4, if you're an attractive girl who just so happens to be a porn star who still does pornography from time to time, or has an OnlyFans, or is a cam girl when she's not streaming on YouTube. That's all I have to say about that. Number 5, if you're a boy who used to do pornography and is fairly attractive. Number 6, if you're a lovable idiot. And by lovable idiot, what do I mean by that? Well, I mean someone who might stream horror games and might react very, very over the top, but you might say to yourself, oh, they're annoying as all hell, but boy are they cute. That kind of lovable idiot. Now, I promised myself I wasn't going to name any particular channels in this video, and I'm not going to. You can make up your own mind to who I'm talking about in each of these reasons on how you can be a success on YouTube. What number were we at? I've completely forgotten now. Oh, who cares? Let's abandon the numbers and just give the bloody reasons. You can also expect to succeed on YouTube if you stream garbage like Fortnite, Call of Duty Online, and if you happen to be particularly good at either of those garbage games. You can also expect to be a success if you, get caught masturbating in a live stream, constantly beg for money in your live streams, constantly tell people how much of a victim you are, constantly bitch about how unengaged people are in your streams when you've gone to all the trouble of purchasing a particular game to play for their behalf. And yes, all those reasons I just said there did relate to one particular person. You can also expect to be a success if you agree what every other bloody YouTuber says. For example, a big video game comes out. Universally, it seems to be not liked very much. So every single one of the big popular YouTubers jumps on the bloody bandwagon, and they all have to agree with each other. You're willing to do that, then you might just so be a success on YouTube. Oh, and I should have said at the start of this video, I am a gaming YouTuber. So most of these things I'm talking about relate to gaming YouTubers, but a few of them are probably applicable to, I don't know, people who review movies, that kind of malarkey. You can also expect to be a success on YouTube if you get a sponsorship from some bullshit company that sells energy powder or makeup or a VPN or makes its own custom-made sex dolls or whatever. You can also expect to be a success on YouTube if you have your tongue planted firmly up Bethesda's arse, or From Software's arse, or CD Projekt Red's arse, or Capcom's arse. You can also expect to be a success on YouTube if you talk constantly about PC fucking specifications when you're reviewing a particular game, especially if you refer to crap like frame rates, anti-aliasing, and ray tracing, and all that other garbage. You can also expect to be a successful gaming YouTuber if you spend most of your video explaining the bloody mechanics as opposed to whether you actually enjoyed the game or not. You can also expect to be a successful YouTuber if you've been on the platform for longer than Tom fucking Holland has been alive. You can also expect to be a successful YouTuber if you list any of the following games as your quote-unquote favorite game of all time: Skyrim, Fallout 4, The Witcher 3, Silent Hill 2, Arkham City, Assassin's Creed 4 Black Flag. I could say others, but those are the main ones that are coming to mind at the moment. Now, this reason probably goes back to the first couple that I said, you know, the first couple of reasons that are probably going to get me the most amount of hate on this video. Well, we might as well continue this hate train. If you're a kind of dickhead who likes to shout into his webcam, you'll probably be successful on YouTube. If you're the kind of dickhead who not only shouts into his webcam, but has two other people that agree with your opinion, and you now all review movies together, you're probably going to be one of the most successful people on YouTube. Reason number 125. If you're a girl. Yes, I know it was the very first reason I gave back at the start of the video, but it's a fucking fact. So I've given you a lot of reasons for how you can be a successful YouTuber. Let me give you now a couple of other reasons on how you cannot be a successful YouTuber. You can be my channel, which is fronted by probably one of, if not the funniest people on YouTube. It has content coming out of the wazoo. There's a live stream every single bloody day. The channel actually exists to entertain you as opposed to just bombard you with facts about video games. You'll get an actual opinion on this channel that's not affected by whether the publisher invited you to their studios and made you play the game for 3 days, while they keep you sweet by throwing sushi and call girls at you every 5 minutes. If you have an actual niche that most other YouTube channels do not have, if you have something unique to offer, that way you will not succeed on YouTube. So if you'll excuse me, ladies and gents, I'm going to get back to not succeeding on YouTube. Oh, did you hear about him? Apparently Barney the dinosaur is now a breaking drug addict.
Oh my! You take drugs, don't you, OCG?
I don't think an omeprazole and the occasional drop of heroin in my coffee classes as taking drugs.
Don't you also take Viagra?
Yes, I do. But not for the reasons you might think. You have seen my mutant of a wife after all.
Then why do you take Viagra?
Well, you see, ever since this bloody pandemic started, I have been so paranoid to open doors with my hands. So, instead, I pop a Viagra and let my Colonel Mustard do the work for me.
You open doors with your erection?
Well, you don't have to put it so graphically.
What if you have to pull the door open?
Ah, well, no fear there. My Colonel Mustard is very flexible. Sturdy, too.
Oh my!
Quite. I must say, Bertram, this game we're playing is as pretty as a picture.
Any picture in particular?
A picture of my Aunt Violet showering, touching herself in secret places.
What?
A picture of Rip Torn eating a toasted bagel with mayonnaise leaking out of the sides. Ha ha.
I think Rip Torn is dead.
Oh, ha ha, even better.
What?
Nothing. Do you know who else is pretty as a picture, Bertram? Lena Headley, who you might remember as Cersei from Game of Thrones. Did you know, Bertram, that her son in that show was played by Peter Dinklage?
I think he was her brother.
Bollocks! No man could be that small. He was clearly playing a child, wasn't he?
I'm afraid not.
Good Lord. Good Lord. Whatever next? An all-female version of Ghostbusters?
That's already been done. Back in 2016, in fact.
Good Lord. Good Lord. Let's move on before I say good Lord again.
You just did.
Shut up, Bertram. Did I tell you I had to hide in a toilet last night to get away from some of our fans, Bertram?
Oh, I used to do that.
You used to do what?
Hide in toilets.
Oh, because you were being pursued by our fans?
No. I used to play a lot of hide and seek with my drunk Uncle Rupert.
Oh, I see.
Yeah, if he found me, he would tickle my belly button and stick his finger up my...
Yes, that's nice, Bertram. Moving on. Get me a coffee, Bertram.
We don't have any coffee.
Okay, then get me a Coca-Cola.
We don't have any Coca-Cola.
Okay, a glass of water will do.
Again.
And what the hell do we have?
A 6-month-old bottle of gin with remnants of a cheese toasty at the bottom.
I do so enjoy a glass of gin with my lunch. Well, I suppose that'll have to do.
Are you sure?
Yes. Desperate times, desperate measures, and all that bollocks.
What's this game about?
Well, it's the age-old story of good versus evil, right versus wrong, Xbox versus PlayStation.
I prefer Xbox myself.
And that's why I hate you, Bertram. Well, that, and you always use all the bloody toilet paper up. Last night, I had to wipe my arse with a toothbrush. A toothbrush. And it was my bloody toothbrush. I didn't realize it till this morning.
Oh, yuck!
It was yuck. Very bloody yuck. The most yuckiest yucky thing I've ever done in my yucking life. Oh. It's so cold. Oh yes. That was a good one. Oh. That's so good.
What are we laughing at?
This game, Bertram. It's bloody hilarious.
Is it?
Yes. Pay attention, man. Pay attention. Yes. Oh, it's so good. So good. 10 out of 10. 10 out of 10.
I don't think this is supposed to be funny.
Shut up, Bertram. I'll tell you what's supposed to be funny and what's not supposed to be funny, and this is supposed to be funny.
I think you've lost it, OCG.
Oh, Bertram, you know as well as I do. I lost it years ago. Right, that's quite enough of that. Right, let's address the elephant in the room. Hello, elephant. How are you? Didn't you hear me? I said, how are you?
I think he's a mute.
Oh. Where the hell did he come from?
I thought you invited him.
Well, I thought you invited him. Oh well, I guess that's another mystery we'll never solve. Like, who left the penis imprint in the tub of margarine? So, is this game any good? Well, you'll have to ask my 26 pairs of soiled underpants. In fact, I'll do it for you, dear viewers. So, 26 pairs of soiled underpants. Is this game any good? Uh-huh. Yes. Oh, you don't say. Uh-huh. Oh. Is that right? Right. Mm-hmm. Yes. Yes. Oh. Oh, I see. Yes. Then he... but then... And they... Oh. Yep. They confirm that this game is indeed very good.
Did you notice I got my hair cut?
No.
Oh, you never notice anything.
I resent that. I am very observant.
Really? Did you notice that you forgot to put your clothes on today?
What? Oh, yes. So I did. Well, then just sit there like a turkey, Bertram. Get me a robe.
Oh, right.
I was wondering why I got some funny looks when I took my nephew to school this morning. Well, I avoided the trailers and gameplay for this game, much like I avoid a violent-looking fat woman at an all-you-can-eat buffet.
Why have you not watched the trailers and gameplay, OCG?
Well, so I could avoid spoilers, Bertram.
Oh, so you don't know that your character dies, roughly?
Finish that sentence and I will castrate you with a plastic spoon, Bertram.
Did you know I was pregnant once, OCG?
No, you weren't.
Yes I was.
No, you weren't.
Yes I was. No, actually I wasn't.
Because that would be impossible?
No, because I had a rubber glove over my pee-pee when we, you know, did the deed.
I see. Moving swiftly on.
OCG, I know you're gaming, but have you seen my underpants?
Have you checked the washing machine, Bertram?
Oh, no, I didn't. OCG, they're not in the washing machine.
Well, have you checked the laundry basket then?
Oh, I never thought to look there. OCG, you're not in the laundry basket.
Have you looked under the bed then?
OCG, they're not under the bed.
God damn it, Bertram, why must you interrupt me when my favorite program is on?
You're watching a program and playing this game at the same time? That's amazing!
Yes, Bertram, I've always been known for my knack for multitasking.
What is this program that you're watching?
It's a nature documentary.
Oh, I love nature documentaries. Wait a minute. I don't recognize that animal. What's it called?
That, Bertram, is called the modern day gamer.
Oh, turn up the program. I want to hear what he's saying.
Okay, let me just twiddle with this knob here. And voila! Here we can see a gamer of the modern day. Look how he plays with his PlayStation 5. No, wait, it's an Xbox. See how he's sitting much too close to the television. See how his jaw is agape. See that he's drooling from the corners of his mouth. Let's go in closer and see what this gamer for the modern day is playing. Oh, he's apparently playing a game that has some Japanese women in it. And these Japanese women have massive knockers. I can fully understand why this gamer for the modern age has his jaw agape and drool coming out of the corners of his mouth. Let's attempt to ask this gamer for the modern age a question. I say there, gamer for the modern age. What exactly are you doing?
Gaming, ain't I?
I see. What is it that you're playing, Mr. Gamer, for the modern age?
Playing a video game.
I see. And how is the video game that you're playing in this, the modern age?
It's alright, I guess.
I see. I shall leave you to your game. Look now, dear viewer, how this gamer for the modern age hasn't even looked at me when I walk away from him. It is obvious he is far too engrossed in the game that he's playing.
Look now, dear viewer, how this gamer for the modern age is scratching his nuts through the fabric of his shorts. Now, I believe that this gamer for the modern age is reaching for a beverage. What is this beverage? Let's go in and have a closer look. Ah, I can see it's a can of Monster that's now being gulped down by this gamer for the modern age. Now, I think having quenched his thirst on that delicious can of Monster, the gamer for the modern age will require some sustenance. Let's see what he will choose to sustain himself upon. Is that a bag of Watsits I can see? Yes, it is. The bag of Watsits is being carefully ripped apart by the gamer for the modern age. See how he has emptied the contents of the packet of Watsits into a bowl. And for those of you who don't know what a bowl is, it's something rather similar to a bowl. Now, the modern gamer is picking up several Watsits at the same time. This shows a miraculous use of the ligaments in his fingers. But then again, we must remind ourselves that this gamer for the modern age is an expert when it comes to using the ligaments in his fingers. Because after all, he must clutch a gaming controller at all times. And no doubt, being a gamer for the modern age, he is a compulsive masturbator. Join me next week, when we shall be taking a look at another gamer for the modern age.
I must say, Bartram, not only is this program educational, it's also damn entertaining.
Yeah, he used the word masturbate. Ha ha!
You're very mature, Bartram. Have I ever told you that?
What?
Nothing. Never mind. Let's, get back to the game, shall we? You know, Bertram, this game excites me more than watching Ava Green get her kit off in that awful sequel to 300.
Who is Ava Green?
Who is Ava Green? Don't you know?
No, which is why I asked, who is Ava Green?
She is the future Mrs. OCG.
Oh, are you going to ask her to marry you?
Yes, something like that. I am most definitely not going to kidnap her and take her to my secret lair under the Paris Opera House, where I will brainwash her with organ music until she loves me. No!
You're weird.
I'm not weird. I'm sick. There's a difference. I watched that movie, The Notebook, last night. Do you know, I haven't cried that much since my wife introduced me to bloody yoga.
Oh, yoga? Ouch. She must really hate you.
Oh, she does, Bertram. She does. I think it has something to do with the fact I tried to murder her on our wedding night.
Oh my!
Yes, she said I could have at least waited until after we consummated the marriage before trying to kill her.
Oh, women.
Amen, brother. I can't believe I just said that. Did you know, Bertram, that I was spit roasted once?
What? Really?
Oh, yes. Back in my university days. Good times.
Oh, how kinky!
Kinky? Oh, no. Haha. It wasn't that kind of spit roast. You see, myself and a few of my fellow students were on an expedition in the jungles of Peru when we were suddenly kidnapped and almost roasted alive by a group of natives. That's where the spit roast came into play.
Oh! However, did you escape?
Ah! Escape is my middle name, Bertram.
I thought your middle name was Buttercup.
Touché. Basically, we were rescued by someone with a whip.
Indiana Jones?
No. A dominatrix, I think.
Oh!
Speaking of dominatrixes... Dominatrixi? What the hell is the plural for dominatrix? Oh, never mind. You'll never guess who I met in my favorite brothel in town.
The Pope?
No. I don't think you'd find the Pope there. There isn't any children. No, I met Harry Potter.
Oh, I love Harry Potter.
Indeed. I can see your erection from here.
I don't love him that much.
Oh, ladies and gentlemen, it has suddenly occurred to me that I've left my wife in the oven. While I attend to that, my manservant here will take over the stream and entertain you with some jokes. Bertram, if you would.
Oh, jokes. My girlfriend and I made love. She asks, what just happened? And I say, you just got boned. No, boned? Bones? Because I'm a skeleton? Huh? Oh. I was once walking round a boatyard and some idiot took me and hung me from the mast of a ship like a bloody flag. I think he was a pirate. You know, because I'm a skeleton. Skull and crossbow. I was very fond of my mother. I loved every bone in her body. You know, bone. Because I'm a skeleton. My cousin never stopped eating. He weighed a skeleton. Skeleton? Ton? You know, because he's a skeleton. You know. When skeletons make love, do they say, who's your bone daddy? You know, instead of who's your daddy, they say, who's your bone daddy? You know, because I'm a skeleton. Let's try, I'm very fond of my mother. I loved every bone in... Yes, I know I've told this one, but it's different. Listen. I'm very fond of my mother. I love every bone in her body, especially mine. What? Nothing? Really? What's fat, ugly, and has no sense of humor? OCG.
What was that?
Nothing.
So, what do I think of this game? Well, the same thing I thought about that pornographic version of Toy Story I watched last night.
I think that was just the normal version of Toy Story 3 you were watching.
Bullshit. There's a character called Woody, which is obviously an erection reference. There was a character called Buzz, which is the sound a vibrator makes. And don't even get me started on the name Bo Peep. I'm surprised her perverted boyfriend Peeping Tom didn't make an appearance. But he was probably busy masturbating whilst watching Andy getting handy.
Well, that's my childhood ruined.
Oh, don't worry, Bertram. I'm sure I've ruined it for every person watching this stream. So, Bertram, as you know, I love Disney movies, Disney shows, and Disney video games.
Oh, don't remind me. Your collection of Disney memorabilia takes up 3 rooms. I stood on your Little Mermaid-shaped vibrator in the shower this morning. We eat venison every night because you say it reminds you of Bambi's mother, and you keep a bloody hunchback in the basement because it reminds you of your favorite Disney film. You don't love Disney. You're obsessed with it.
But you have to admit, nothing beats snuggling up to watch The Lion King after a long day of gaming.
Oh, if only you didn't try to slip your hand inside my underpants every single time we snuggled up. But yes, I have to agree, sir. The magic of Disney is timeless.
Did I ever tell you that I was once punched by Captain Hook at Disney World?
No. How did that happen, sir?
Oh, it's a long story, Bertram. Let's just say Captain Hook didn't like it when I told him that the only reason he didn't like Peter Pan is because he wanted to adopt him.
Oh, sir, only you could get into a fight with a Disney character.
That's not true. I once witnessed Walt Disney himself knocking 7 shades of shit out of Mickey Mouse.
Oh, my.
Yes, Walt Disney was a prick.
Let's talk about something more uplifting, like your crush on Aladdin.
Bertram, I do not have a crush on Aladdin. I merely appreciate his dashing good looks and charming personality.
Oh, if you say so. And I bet you've never pretended to be Princess Jasmine while singing A Whole New World either.
That was 1 time. Maybe 2 times. Damn it, Bertram. Why do you have to embarrass me like this in front of our dear viewers? But you have to admit, that song is a classic.
Yes, sir. And just like Disney, it's something that will always be cherished.
Exactly, Bertram. Right, enough of this Disney wankity. Let's get back to playing the game. Oh, Cousin Duncan was telling me this morning, Bertram, that in the last 4 years, he has had 22 jobs. 22? That's less than I've had in my awful life.
Didn't you once cut the toenails of the royal family?
I did. Once. I haven't thrown up that much since I watched 2 Girls, 1 Cup.
Who had the grossest toenails?
Probably Philip. But that's because I cut his nails after the bastard had been dead for 3 weeks.
Oh my! Why do you have a copy of the Goblet of Fire next to your bed, OCG?
Because I like Harry Potter, Bertram.
Oh, I also like Harry Potter.
Does he like you back? Have you kissed yet? How big is his magic wand?
I don't like him that much.
Oh, Did I ever tell you that I sat on a broomstick once, Bertram?
No.
I spent 6 weeks in the hospital.
What?
You see, I didn't realize that you're supposed to sit on the broomstick horizontally. I sat on it vertically.
So it went up your...
It was practically sticking out of my mouth.
Oh my!
Yes, quite.
Why didn't you ask me to play this game with you?
Well, one, because this isn't a co-op game, I think. And two, because you have too much housework to do. Speaking of which, why haven't you flushed the toilet yet?
Well, I thought you could flush the toilet yourself after using it.
Ha! Well, then you thought wrong, didn't you? You know my hands are too weak to flush the toilet.
But they're okay to hold a controller?
Yes.
Well, then you can flush your own damn toilet. You're lucky you have a toilet. I have to poo in a cardboard box.
You know how I feel about other people sitting on my toilet. It makes me anxious. Not to even mention the germs. Where are you going? Bertram? Bertram? Oh. Damn it. Bertram, while I'm playing this, can you get those toilets cleaned? I found a grey pubic hair on my toilet seat last night, and I've no bloody idea where it came from.
Well, if I had to guess, I'd say it came from your crotch.
But it was grey.
Well, you have a very old crotch.
Oh, so I do. Ha ha!
I need you to go inside a hive. The substance at the center, the material the virus is producing. I think it's
Bertram, do you remember when The Last of Us Part 2
I
leaked?
think I can reverse the effect.
If I ever find the son of a bitch who did that.
For what it's worth.
Anyway, lots of things leaked months before the game was coming out, you know, like Joel's death and gamers being the spoiled little brats that they are. They started complaining right away. I haven't heard that many complaints since I asked Mrs. OCG to rate my oral skills. Not like that, you perverts. Firstly, she said my accent was as fake as Barbie's boobies. Wonderful word, that. Boobies. 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 Boop. Anyway, that game received way too much criticism for my liking, especially in regards to the character of Abby. Morons actually sent her voice actor death threats. Death threats! Some people are sick in the head. What? Shut up, Bertram. I'm not that sick in the head. Oh, that reminds me. Will you go down to the dungeon and see if Mrs. OCG needs feeding? Just don't open the cage. That bitch will drink your blood. Believe me, I know. I haven't been able to move my left testicle since. Yeesh. Oh, and while you're down there, get me another bottle of wine. What do you mean, when did I start drinking wine? Since right now. Well, okay, not right now, because I did say go and get me another bottle of wine, but, you know, I have this bottle of wine here, I've nearly finished it, now I want another bottle of wine. Yes, I know I was saving the wines up in case they were worth something one day and I could just sell them off to some idiot that's got more money than sense.
You should pick your friends more carefully, Mercer.
Stop interrupting me, Parker. Just go down there, check on Mrs. OCG, don't open the bloody cage, and then bring me a bottle of wine. Honestly, would help is so hard to find these days. What was I doing? Oh yes, playing this game.
puts you on a slab, so that's what he gets.
Oh, I'm getting hungry.
Bartram, while you're down there, see if you can round me up something to eat. There's a fridge down there, isn't there? Where did you move it? Where did you move it to? The kitchen? What kind of idiot puts a fridge in the kitchen?
Honestly, some people.
Always this restless little bundle of energy. Like you're afraid that any minute you're gonna burn out.
So, it's time to go a little deeper than I usually do.
Put your trousers back
You're
on,
fast.
Bertram.
I'm fast.
I'm going to talk about a subject very close to my heart.
No, not my ribcage, Bertram.
I'm going to talk about violence in video games and once and for all answer the question, do video games make people violent? And I'm so glad you asked, dear viewers. So let's spend the next few moments ruminating that very of course they don't make people violent, you stupid pricks. Only violent people carry out violent acts. Just because I played Splatterhouse and beat a maggot-looking thing to death with a crowbar doesn't mean I'm going to go out and bludgeon Mrs. Harris at number 12. Though she does resemble a maggot-looking thing. Just because I steal a car in Grand Theft Auto and then run over some old geriatric bastard doesn't mean I'm going to do that on Thursday. Though I did run over an old geriatric bastard back in 2004, but that's neither here nor there. I did it because he reminded me of my abusive great-uncle Sardonicus, not because I did it in Grand Theft Auto. So, deep breaths, OCG, deep breaths.
You don't even know what fucking
No,
game you're playing.
video game violence does not breed violence, people. Kind of. Sort of. I think.
In a way.
Oh, I like chickens. Do you like chickens, OCG?
Oh, yes. I've had love affairs with many a cock.
A chicken tried to kill me once.
Bring in the containment device.
How so?
Well, it was 2018. It was dinner time. I was enjoying a roast chicken when suddenly I started to choke.
Oh, another chicken tried to strangle you from behind in retaliation for the fact you were eating his gay lover.
Take Zeus down now.
No, I was choking on a chicken bone.
Oh, I see. I think the chicken has to be alive for it to be considered attempted murder, Bertram.
Oh!
I'm glad you survived, though. Mostly. Anyway, Bertram, I meant to ask you before we started, but, have you seen a particularly delicious-looking donut?
I saw one at a Krispy Kreme once.
No. Have you seen a particularly delicious-looking donut here? In the kitchen, perchance?
No, I don't believe so. What does this particularly delicious-looking donut look like?
Well, it looks like a particularly delicious donut. And it's mine.
Oh, have you known it for long?
No. We just met this morning, actually. I was on my usual morning stroll when I glanced it in a window, calling to me like a prostitute in Amsterdam. I knew then that I must have it.
The prostitute or the particularly delicious-looking donut?
The particularly delicious-looking donut, of course.
Oh, and now the particularly delicious-looking donut has gone missing?
I didn't say that. I was just asking if you had seen the particularly delicious-looking donuts.
Oh!
Well, have you?
Have I what?
have you seen a particularly delicious looking donut?
I saw one at a Krispy Kreme once.
No, have you seen a particularly delicious looking donut here? In the kitchen, perchance?
In our kitchen?
No, in Hannibal Lecter's kitchen. Of course in our kitchen.
What does it look like?
The particularly delicious looking donut or Hannibal Lecter's kitchen?
The particularly delicious looking donut. Although now, I'm very curious what Hannibal Lecter's kitchen looks like.
Well, it's beautiful.
What's beautiful? The particularly delicious looking donut or Hannibal Lecter's kitchen?
The particularly delicious looking donut, of course. Did you know, Bertram, that my brother, Edwin, met Hannibal Lecter on a dating site once?
Oh, really? What one?
Meat grinder, I believe.
Oh!
Anyway, back to the subject at hand. Have you seen the particularly delicious looking donuts?
The beautiful one?
Yes.
The one that was in our kitchen?
Yes.
The one that is more inviting than a prostitute in Amsterdam?
Yes.
No. No, I have not.
Damn it! Well, the mystery continues, I suppose.
Do we have any snacks?
You're always thinking with your bloody stomach, Bertram.
That's not possible. You can't think with your stomach unless your brain is in your stomach, which it is not.
I know. It's an expression, Bertram.
You didn't answer my question. Do we have any snacks?
I might have half a Milky Bar in my underpants.
Why is it in your underpants?
It comforts me.
Okay. Can I have some?
Fine. Just, reach in and take it.
What?
Well, I'm a little busy here playing this damn game. So if you want chocolate, you'll have to reach into my underpants and take it.
Okay.
A little to the left. No, the other left. Right, move your hand 90 degrees.
Got it!
Bully for you. Now, eat your chocolate and let me get on with playing this game. You know, my brother's child is coming to stay with us this weekend, so this game might keep the little bastard busy.
That's not very nice.
What? Oh, ha ha! No, the little bastard is actually his name.
I didn't know your brother had children.
Oh, yes! He adopted this one on his recent trip to Transylvania.
But it's also a machine.
Oh, I
turning
see.
out the worst virus has ever seen.
Isn't
Things
that where
if they
he
got out of the
married
lab,
that
could
ugly
literally
woman with
erase
the
human civilization as we
monobrow?
know it.
Indeed.
And how did that
My
make you
father
feel?
always said,
I wasn't paid
never,
to feel.
ever trust a woman with a monobrow.
Why?
He was stabbed to death by a woman with a monobrow. I don't know why she didn't use a knife like a normal person. I don't know if I told you, but I've been playing those From Software games recently.
Oh, and how are they?
Hard. And not the good kind of hard, you know. The kind where you want to put your sausage into the moistest donut you have to hand. But the bad hard. The kind of hard where you want to snap off your sausage and use it as a weapon to smack the game developers.
I'm not sure I understood any of that.
Well, 'tis probably for the best. Take Dark Souls, for example. That game is harder than RoboCop getting a
We have
lap
confirmation
dance
of the
from the
agent at 2
bloody
sampling
Terminator.
That is a
You
variant
don't
of
do
DX
well with hard
1118, still
games.
untyped.
In 10 to
And
15
whatever
hours, an outbreak
gave
is
you
likely to
that
appear. It is
impression,
vital that
Bertram?
fast action teams are on
The
site within
fact
minutes of
that
the first confirmation.
before you started
We're here to
playing
make
these
certain what
From
happened in
Software
1969
games,
never happens
you
again.
owned
You all know your
6
duty, whatever it
PlayStation
takes.
5 controllers. All of the windows in your gaming room had actual windows, and you had a full head of hair, OCG. Now, there are 3 controllers in bits, 2 that have been set on fire, and 1 that has been forcibly rammed up my backside.
Well, I did warn you about trying to give me advice during boss fights.
Also, every window in the gaming room has been smashed, and you now look like you're cosplaying as Professor X.
Oh, it'll grow back.
True, but the windows won't.
It was too hot in here anyway. On the plus side, none of those games have particularly interesting stories. So, I was playing John Carpenter films in the background.
I've never heard of that genre.
Well, that's because John Carpenter is a person, Bertram. Nay, the man is a god.
I've never heard of this god.
Halloween. The Fog. Memoirs of an Invisible Man. Granted, no one has probably heard of Memoirs of an Invisible Man.
I have.
And who the fuck are you?
I'm your next door neighbor. My name is...
Oh no, you have rendered him unconscious.
Oh, just throw him in the basement with the others. Now, Bertram.
Okay, but eventually people are going to start asking questions. Have you ever been to New York, OCG?
No. Have you?
Oh, yes. I took my girlfriend to New York.
I never knew you had a girlfriend, Bertram. I didn't think you had the lung capacity to inflate a blow-up doll. Ha ha! What's your girlfriend's name? Made in China? Ha ha!
Yes. How did you know?
Oh, that's a lovely name.
OCG, I've just noticed this, but, why are you naked?
Well, because, apparently, as I have been sitting here playing this game, the Invisible Man climbed in through a window in the study, somehow snuck up behind me, and relieved me of my clothes.
Without you noticing?
Not only was he invisible, he was also a magician.
Oh, that makes sense. OCG, can Made in China spend the night on Saturday?
I suppose. I'll get out the bicycle pump. Ha ha ha!
She's not a sex doll.
Oh, I'm sorry, Bertram. I apologize.
She is what is called a real doll. She's very realistic and has a vibrating lady garden and everything.
I retract my apology.
What are you doing, OCG?
I am writing a strongly worded letter to the developers of a game I played last night. I believe they are called Angry Game Studio, which is a hell of a coincidence because I am very angry as I write this letter.
I don't know if anyone told you, OCG, but it's 2022, not 1822. People don't write letters anymore. They just leave foul-mouthed tweets on Twitter, or send foul-mouthed emails. There's a lot of foul-mouthage.
Shut up, Bertram. I need to concentrate on this letter.
What does the letter say?
Well, in a nutshell, I tell the developers of their game that they are not game developers. They are thieves and bastards. But mostly, they are thieves.
What did they steal?
Oh, nothing much. Just everything from our own video game, Robin Crowley and Bertram Butler, ass to mouth. I'll read the letter to you when I'm done.
Okay. Done yet?
No.
Okay. Done yet?
No.
Okay. Done yet?
No. Actually, yes.
Oh, yay! So go on, read it.
Now, bear in mind this is a work in progress.
What's that drawing at the bottom of the page?
Oh, that's my score for their game.
It looks like two very hairy bollocks.
Exactly.
So, we've got the USS
Dear
Reagan on the cover.
Angry Video Game Studio, my name is Robin Buttercup Crowley.
Your middle name is Buttercup?
Shut up, Bertram. But you can call me the obsessive-compulsive gamer. I am writing this letter to tell you that you are a pack of thieves and bastards. But you are mostly thieves. Then there is an exclamation point here.
Oh!
Your game is nothing but a derivative piece of monkey excrement. Everything about your game has been ripped off from superior work. My work. There is one glaring difference between our two games, however. I have a magnificent lead character who is based off of yours truly. Whereas in your game, you have an ugly chap with a porn star mustache.
His mustache does porn?
No. Porn stars have his mustache.
Why do they have his mustache? Can't they grow their own?
Shut up, Bertram. Now let's skip ahead a bit. Blah, 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 blah. Yes. So, your game is derivative. Ugly, old-fashioned, but at least it is shorter than Peter Bloody Dinklage. Any longer, and I might have been forced to kill myself with the only thing I had to hand. A dildo. Don't ask, Bertram. Just don't ask. If you disagree with anything I have said, Anger Studio or whatever your name is, then I invite you to kiss my... And then I have drawn an arse.
Oh, that's a very realistic arse.
Thank you, Bertram. Get me a coffee, please. All of this complaining is making me thirsty.
But we don't have any coffee.
Fine, then go and get me a gin and tonic.
But we don't have any gin. or tonic.
Blast! And what do we have?
We have this funny liquid that comes out of the tap.
Do you mean water?
Yes, that.
Then get me a glass of water.
We don't have any glasses.
Blast! Then just put it in a bowl. Let me guess. We haven't got any bowls.
Yes. How did you know?
Call it a lucky guess.
OCG, there's a weird noise coming from the toilet.
We've been over this before, Bertram. When the excrement leaves your body, sometimes it can cause a splash in the toilet water. Now, of course, this depends on the size of said excrement, of course.
No, not that. It sounded like a woman shouting, "Help me!"
Oh, maybe the toilet is haunted.
Oh, don't say that.
Keep quiet, Bertram. I am trying to play a game here. Tell me, how long have you been here? Well?
Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't realize you were talking to me.
I'm not talking to you, Bertram. I'm talking to this brick wall over here.
Oh!
Speak, brick wall, speak! He's not very talkative today.
Do you often have conversations with the brick wall?
Oh, yes, yes. We talk about everything from quantum physics to the latest episode of South Park.
Oh, wow. Excuse me a moment. Hello, Dr. Baxter? Bertram here.
What is it we're looking at?
I think OCG has lost it.
The future.
He's talking to a
As
brick
amazing
wall.
as it sounds, he can manipulate his body on the genetic
Who are you
level.
talking to,
The changes
Bertram?
are instantaneous. Everything, even the clothing
The
is imitated.
toaster?
Well, you
Tissues
tell that
differentiated
bastard
and
that he owes
transformed
me
on
money.
the fly.
Will do.
I want it on the
Please
slab.
come
I need to
quickly,
know what makes it
Doctor.
tick.
Damn brick wall. I haven't met a worse conversationalist since my third wife.
She was hard to have a conversation with.
Bloody impossible. I eventually gave up and flushed her down the toilet.
Oh, that's what the noise is.
Oh, yes. She must be lodged in a pipe.
Why did you want to flush her down the toilet in the first place?
Well, she stole the last wagon wheel.
Isn't that a
I have
little
few ideas,
extreme?
But I think we could do
You
cancer.
know how much I love
replicants.
wagon wheels,
Potentially,
Bertram.
with a sample, we
True.
could engineer something
True.
that'll throw it
You
off
know,
its game.
this game came out just
destroy
before
itself.
my birthday.
Oh, happy birthday.
But it's a little late now, Bertram.
Oh, did you do anything nice for it?
As far as I can remember, I took an overdose of pizza, birthday cake, red wine, and binge watched every single video on our channel. Ha! I am bloody hilarious, Bertram. Did you know that?
I did. Please note, OCG is a fictional character. Any resemblance to persons alive, dead, or undead is purely coincidental.
So, my psychiatrist has told me I need to engage more with you commoners. So, please tell me down below. What do you think of this game? Like it? Love it? Want to crawl into bed and make passionate love to it? So, ladies and gentlemen's toilets, thank you for watching my stream. It is fabulous, isn't it? And aren't I the most handsome man you've ever seen? I mean, I know you can't see me in this stream, but bollocks. And aren't I the funniest YouTuber you have ever come across? I beg your pardon. But Speak up. Well, that's just rude. Are you hearing this, Bertram? Bertram! Wake up, Bertram! Good help is so hard to find these days. You know, I think Bertram was a village idiot in a past life. Anyway, thank you for watching this stream. Please feel free to continue to watch my stream and laugh at my jokes. All of my jokes. They're very amusing. Did you know, Bertram, that I met Mega Man myself recently? Yes. I mean, the chap's in his 40s now. You know, has a glass eye, walks with a bit of a limp. So I decided to follow him, see where he went. Luckily for me, he visited the local gentleman's toilets. And when he was urinating in that hole-in-the-wall thing, I thought I would just have a little peek, see what Mega Man is packing. But as it turns out, Bertram, he's not so much a Mega Man. Okay. For the last time, Bertram, you are not a monkey.
Okay, the bodies from the first.
Therefore, you are not allowed to throw poo at me.
Maybe I can find some answers.
Okay? And another...
OCG, I think the toilet's blocked again.
Be quiet, Bertram. Can't you see I'm trying to watch the news here?
Oh, is it interesting? I've never seen the news.
Oh yes, very interesting, Bertram. It usually features some of my favorite things, including stories of violence and of sexual misconduct. In fact, instead of me telling you about it, why don't we sit down and watch the news together?
Must we? I was going to go watch an episode of Peppa Pig.
Yes, Bertram, we must. And who knows? We might grow as friends through, watching the news together.
Oh, okay. Good evening. This is the news. I am News, the newsman. Tonight's top story. A man has been arrested in Dorset, suspected of being a Scooby-Doo villain. Brian Marston had apparently been trying to scare the residents of a local nursing home while dressed up as a giant penis. Mr. Masterson was only unmasked when one of the residents' grandchildren caught him, in their words, going pee-pee. When asked to comment on his arrest, Mr. Masterson turned and said, in a very proud voice, that he would have gotten away with it if it wasn't for those meddling kids. In other news, a woman has been arrested under suspicion of breastfeeding her husband in the middle of a McDonald's restaurant. When asked to comment on why she was breastfeeding her husband, the woman, who shall be called Anonymous, simply...
How unprofessional, Bertram. I've never seen a newsman laugh at one of his own stories.
Yes, indeed. Apologies for that, ladies and gentlemen. It might have sounded like I was laughing at the news story of the woman breastfeeding her husband, but it was in fact technical difficulties. So, when the woman was asked to comment on why she was breastfeeding her husband, she simply stated that McDonald's did not have any milk,
Captain Lim.
and her husband is partial to a glass of milk. Now, let's hear about today's weather from the weatherman. Go ahead, weatherman.
Right, we can turn this off now, Bertram.
Don't you want to hear about the weather?
Oh, no, Bertram. Let's just do what we're supposed to be doing and concentrating on this game.
Isn't it amazing that somehow the game has been playing itself while we did this whole comedic skit bit?
Yes, Bertram, remarkable. In fact, I suppose now's as good a time as any, but I've actually employed some help who is actually going to play the video games just whilst we go off on these kind of tangents where we do comical skits and the like.
Oh, you haven't introduced us?
Well, that's because, well, you see, the thing is, Bertram, in order for me to employ this individual, I had to somehow convince them that I was living completely alone.
So you didn't tell them about me?
No, Bertram, sadly not. So, when this new employee of mine, comes over to play the video games, you know, while we go off on our comedic skits, if it wouldn't be too much trouble, I would like for you to go into the closet and close the door, and not make a peep, not even stick your head out until said employee has left.
Does this employee have a name?
What are you talking about, Bertram? I've already told you their name.
Have you?
Yes! Employee.
Oh!
You know, Bertram.
Yes, OCG?
I have absolutely the worst job in the world.
Really, OCG?
Yes, Bertram. Now let me tell you why. I spent all day playing video games. Every single second of every single minute of every single hour of the entire 24-hour day, I spent playing video games. Doesn't that sound like a bloody nightmare?
No, not really.
Well, it is. 'Tis an absolute unmitigated nightmare. While all of my beloved viewers...
You mean all 4 of them?
Shut up, Bertram! While all of my beloved viewers are out there working 9 to 5 or 10 to 6 to feed their families or buy a new car or go and see a prostitute or take their mistresses on holiday or buy 1,527 Krispy Kreme donuts, while you, the average person, the commoners, are out working, slaving away in probably some piece of shit office somewhere, or working as a bin man, or in McDonald's, or working in a bank, or working as a teacher in a school. While you're out there slaving away, giving your blood, sweat, and tears, I am here playing video games. I know, you want to feel sorry for me, but I tell you, don't, dear viewer. Do not give me your sympathy. I don't deserve it. You are out there doing awful work, like working in McDonald's, working in a bank, etc., etc. And I'm here playing video games all day long. And I'm here to tell you that it's an absolute unmitigated nightmare. If you think your job is bad, then I want you to just think of what I do all day long. 7 days a week, 365 days a year.
How do you catch the attention
I am playing bloody video games.
Are you being sarcastic, OCG?
No, Bertram, I am not being sarcastic. I'm telling you right here, right now, that I have the worst
job in the world. Even people that clean toilets don't have as bad a job as I do. Even nurses who work in nursing homes and clean up after old geriatric people that shit themselves while watching daytime television. I'm telling you that even as bad as that job is, mine is 1,000 times worse. I have the worst job in the world. I sit here all day long playing video games while you're out there earning money for your bloody children and your bloody relatives and saving up to buy a new bloody car or whatever you're doing. I'm here playing video games, sitting on my fat backside in front of my rather large television or monitor if you're a PC gamer. So I'm sitting here in front of my large television monitor if you're a PC gamer, doing absolutely nothing but playing video games, drinking gin, eating as much as I'm content to do so from the relative safety of my home. And you're out there working. And I just want to tell you, Yoda, that I have the worst... I'm sorry. I couldn't keep it going, Bertram. I couldn't hold it in.
I knew you were joking.
Of course I'm joking, Bertram. Worst job in the world. I have the best job in the world. And all you stupid people out there, you all have the worst jobs in the world. You all want to be me. You all want to be in my shoes and do nothing but play video games all day. But you can't, because you all have fucking children and fucking families and mistresses and holidays and all that bollocks. I get to sit here and think only of myself.
Andy?
Yes, and you. I occasionally think about you, mostly how I'm going to throw you out of the window, or how I'm going to poison your dinner, or how I'm going to make your sleeping arrangements even more uncomfortable than they are. But yes, you do occasionally enter my mind, Bertram.
So what have we learned today, OCG?
That you all suck, and I'm the best.
If you say so. Wait a minute. This game doesn't look like Crash Bandicoot.
Well done, Bertram. Have a gold star and a complimentary pat on the head. This is indeed not Crash Bandicoot.
But you promised we could play Crash Bandicoot.
I did no such thing.
Yes you did. Right before you got abducted by aliens, and then sued them for prodding your backside in a very inappropriate way.
Abducted? Aliens? Very? Bertram, could you have been dreaming?
Oh yeah, I was dreaming.
Well, that explains it.
Do you remember when you got cursed by that gypsy woman and your pee-pee fell off? What was her name again? You know, ugly bitch that cursed you.
Wasn't it your mother?
Oh yeah, it was. So, are we gonna play Crash Bandicoot now?
In the name of Isaac Newton and his shriveled genitals. We discussed this already. I never said we would play Crash Bandicoot.
Yes you did. Right before you were...
abducted by aliens. Yes, you dreamt that, Bertram. Remember?
Oh yeah! is this game scary?
Well, I would say it's more silly than scary.
Oh, well, at least that begins with an S too.
Good job seeing the positive side, Bertram.
In a way, I'm glad it's not scary. I don't really feel up to washing any more of your soiled boxer shorts.
I resent that. I actually wear Y-fronts. Damn it. What the hell am I supposed to be doing in this game?
I went to hell once.
No, you didn't.
Yes I did.
No, you didn't.
Yes I did.
No, you didn't.
Yes I did. No, actually, I didn't.
I thought so.
If you were to make a video game, what would you call it, OCG?
I would call my video game Jesus Christ in Nail Me to the Cross Again and see what you get, motherfucker.
Oh, haha!
Yes, I am bloody hilarious.
Offensive too.
Very. I once gave Gordon the Goofy Gorilla an enormous wedgie and drew a penis on his head while he was sleeping.
Oh, whatever happened to Gordon the Goofy Gorilla?
Well, I believe he was shot by the hunter out of Jumanji.
Oh no!
Don't be too sad, Bertram. He was turned into a wonderful rug.
Oh, that's not any better. Now people can walk all over him.
People were always walking over Gordon, especially that wife of his, Petra, the professional prostitute.
Speaking of professional prostitutes, can we watch Star Wars later?
What the hell does professional prostitutes have to do with Star Wars?
Because, some professional prostitutes like Star Wars?
Ah, you know, I've never been much of a Star Wars fan, but Star Horse, well, that's much more my thing.
Well, that's because you're a pervert.
How have you known that I am the latest in a long line of perverts, Bertram? My father was a pervert. My grandfather was a pervert. My great-great-grandfather was a pervert. My great-great-great-grandfather
Was a pervert?
No. Surprisingly, he was an artist.
Oh!
Yes. Apparently, he was quite shit. Did you know, Bertram, that I have a black belt in karate? I am a master of ninjutsu. I have studied taekwondo. I have a degree in bitch slapping. But for some bizarre reason, I still punch like this. Oh. Oh. I'm like a geriatric with constipation. Look again, Bertram. You see what I'm saying? And don't even get me started. Bertram, did you know that somewhere in the world, at this exact moment, there is a woman touching herself and thinking about him? And also, in another corner of the world, Bertram, did you know that there is a man currently touching himself and thinking about him?
OCG, Didn't you have an affair with a Smurf once?
No. You're getting confused about that time I had an illicit encounter with one of the Care Bears.
Oh!
I do enjoy those old children's shows. Oh, speaking of children, please remember, dear viewer, that this playthrough is most definitely not for children. So, don't let me catch any of you children out there watching this.
What if you can't tell they're a child?
Do you mean if a child is wearing a false mustache?
Yes.
I don't know. Where did the child acquire the false mustache?
They bought it from a man selling false mustaches on the streets.
Ah, well, then provided the child is wearing a false mustache, they can watch this playthrough.
What if they're wearing a false beard?
I'll get back to you on that one. I must say, Bertram,
That was too close. You were almost a Jill sandwich.
Shut your stinking mouth, bitch!
I used to be an adventurer like you. Then I took an arrow in the knee.
Get over here! All we had to do was follow the damn train, CJ!
The only thing that can defeat power is more power. That is the one constant in this universe. However, there is no point in power if it consumes itself. I will enlist the help of an old friend against our common foe. I will use one pawn to eliminate the other and emerge with the spoils for myself.
Would you kindly get this? Would you kindly find that? Would you kindly find that? Would you kindly get this thing? Would you kindly head to Ryan's office and kill the son of a bitch?
Nico, it's Roman. Let's go bowling.
Rise and shine, Mr. Freeman. Rise and shine. Not that I wish to imply you have been sleeping on the job. No one is more deserving of a rest, and all the effort in the world would have gone to waste until... well, let's just say your hour has come again.